Hey guys! We're RiggyRob and Pimmsy, and welcome back to Death's Door.
Look what I found.
While Pimmsy was exploring trying to find pots to plant seeds in, she found this mysterious door leading to another mini-boss. So this should be another silent servant. And based on how you got to this, we assume that it is to upgrade the fire spell. I mean, it makes sense. It's the
Well,
same
the
colour
door,
scheme.
yeah, the door had the fire on top of it as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got an itchy nose.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, same kind of moveset as the last guy, but he's got a fireball that chases around himself. But this should be a fair bit easier compared to the last one because you've got fully upgraded health and fully upgraded magic now.
If I remember that there's balls around him though.
Oh yeah, I mean, but you know, you've got fully upgraded magic, fully upgraded health, you've got the broadsword, which is the strongest weapon, you know, so you should be okay with this, I would assume. And yeah, this was when we were trying to find all of the different pots to plant seeds in, but we actually
kind of
found
gave
this,
up after a while.
We found this relatively early as well, so it was like, oh, well, we better make sure we remember where this is. So we haven't actually got too many more of the pots that we were supposed to find, but, you know, we'll get there eventually. The completion rate on the game is currently 73%, so just under 3/4 of the way through. But again, that makes sense because we've still got a giant soul to get, and then I would assume a final boss, if not more, after that. Because we still haven't gone through the Frozen Beast Lair yet. But we will do. So, I don't know if it's worth testing, but can you hit the fireball away? No, okay. Just thought because you use the broadsword, it's got the biggest range. If they can be deflected, that would be useful, but otherwise, he's like playing it smart and just using the range of your broadsword would be best. And you can always shoot him with bombs. And because you've got the bomb upgrade, even if he gets too close to you, you can still fire it away and then dodge, because then it won't damage you either.
Trying to get in between those balls is quite difficult.
Yeah. Take some time. Get back into the groove of things.
Yeah. Just wondering about not using bombs and using
What, arrows? Yeah, because we haven't really confirmed whether there's a massive difference in the charge time. Obviously the bomb takes 2 ammo rather than the arrows taking 1, but does it take the same amount of time to charge up?
No, it's less.
Oh, it is less?
Charge.
Okay, well. Then yeah, it's like, you want to be able to get your hits in quickly. And you would assume that the trade-off for using bombs rather than arrows is that the bombs will do more damage than arrows will.
I think they do. But I've got no way of telling.
Yeah, exactly. There's no bomb damage indicator like there are for the weapons.
Yeah.
So, another good dodge. So yeah, of course, after this there'll also be 2 more silent servants. We don't know where those are yet. One might be in the Frozen Beast's lair anyway, because that's the area where we got the hookshot to begin with. It might just be another area that we have to go back to and re-explore. Nice. See, the thing with the fireballs is that they seem to slow down as well, or they get closer to him.
No, it's just if he moves fast. They don't.
Oh! Wow.
Okay, I wasn't expecting.
Because remember the last boss shot a bomb spell at you.
Yeah, but he was
died.
shooting bombs at me. Like, this one hasn't been shooting anything.
A silent servant has been vanquished and the soul power added to yours. Your fireball spell now burns enemies for extra damage over time.
Okay, interesting. Useful.
Yeah.
The boss, isn't it?
Oh yeah, exactly, because it's like you get the right hit in and then that's it, they just take damage.
Numb.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
Cool.
Are we doing all of the seeds now or not?
No, I think we find the seeds later because...
So I've got 9 left.
Yeah. Because the thing to do with the seeds is for the true ending, but the true ending literally cannot be done if you haven't completed the game. So I would say we go back to Frozen Beast Lair, figure out what's going on with that giant soul, and then see where it takes us after that.
Right.
We've got Sugar Cookie Yan. You.
Hi, Yan Yan.
It's been so long, but I'm here. Hello, Yan.
Really high pitched.
Thanks for joining. How are you doing?
That wasn't the intended pitch, but it came out. So there we go. I just got excited.
Right, new area.
Ears are destroyed.
Yeah.
Cats meowing from the distance.
Dogs barking.
Dogs barking. Hello, Secret.
The old Watchtowers, border of the Forbidden Region.
How are you?
Can you light that brazier? Yep. Good.
How are you, by the way? Yeah, we're good.
Pimmsy has been very much enjoying playing Death's Door.
Really
over
fun.
The last
if
week
you've not
or
played
so.
it, you need to play it. It's so fun.
Yep, it's available on Switch. I think it's actually available on all platforms now. Let me check.
Well, Jan has a Switch.
I know.
Ponk.
Oh, look, you got a door.
I've got it. Can't go that way. Okay.
Where does the wind blow?
What, you think that's what I need to...
No, I've got no idea. Just explore the area. So yeah, Death's Door was available on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, and PC as well. So yeah, you can buy it on all current platforms, unless you're using Stadia, which I guess technically counts as a current platform, but no. And Yan says, I am bored. I've gotten into Genshin Impact recently. Ooh.
That's what Q plays.
Q. Okay.
Or Genshin. Maybe they don't actually play Genshin. Maybe I'm thinking.
Genshin Impact is the gacha game that is like Breath of the Wild. So it's a free-to-play game. It's available on mobile phones as well as consoles. And the way they make money is they have the gacha system to get characters and weapons. And Yan says, besides that, I don't play much anymore because I'm working on art. Good.
I mean, bad that you can't have time to play, but good that you're working on your art.
Yeah.
I approve. And it's really good, so... Not that it matters to, you know, like, do stuff. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are to do art, but it's good that...
You got yourself grinding
anyway.
out your art, getting those commissions, getting that practice in, you know. I do think they're important, yes. So whenever you see one of those, you should light it.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. You know, you found the campfire things last time, and that was useful, so... Oh, we've not seen the fire do the damage over time thing yet, have we? Nice. Okay, that's actually really useful.
It lasts ages, by the way.
It lasts surprisingly long, and it's also really useful for when you're just trying to avoid them.
I think that's actually better than the bomb.
Oh yeah, I would say so.
For enemies at least. Obviously you can't use it against guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if I drop down there, I can't get back up.
Okay. Well, you can't shoot those yet, so... Yeah, the angle's just wrong.
But that's probably the way I'm gonna have to go.
Yan says, I'm going to an art college and I'm trying to build up a portfolio to apply to some animation studios in the future.
What kind of animation?
I'm just a really bad procrastinator.
No! Back off!
Looks like you should go back and get that hell.
How?
What are you doing now?
I dropped down.
Oh, you dropped down. Yeah, just rude. So which animation studios are you interested in, Yan?
Are you interested in game animation, in computer animation, in movie animation, TV animation, stop motion animation? Are you talking about digital stuff primarily? I'm assuming you are.
I guess digital. Digital is easier to
No, it's not.
get into in an industry because you know, everything.
There's more demand for it, but it's not easier.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why.
It's not necessarily easier because there's more demand. There's more people doing it.
Right, but you know, it's better to be in an industry where there's a lot of demand rather than an industry where there's no demand.
But there's a lot in computer and animation, games and stuff.
And there's not as much in Renaissance paintings, for example. So
and yet that's what I choose to do.
You don't do Renaissance paintings. You do
not
pottery.
That you know what. You don't know shit.
Oh, is there a grapple point to your left?
You asked me at the most awkward times, what are you talking about?
To the left here? No, okay, never mind.
No, but there is a phrase here.
No, you can't get it from there. Maybe you don't need to get those, because it would have... because that's the start of the area, isn't it?
I don't think I did that one, because I think
I
did that... Because I did the one... Because I died, didn't I?
Yes, and that would have made all the braziers turn off again, but you drop down here, so you
That's off anyway.
Okay, well then mind it.
So it doesn't make a difference.
Sure.
Unless I've got to do them at speed.
I don't think so. Yan says, Spindle Horse, the group that made Has Been Hotel, they inspired me. Also,
so
all of those big studios like Disney and DreamWorks just fire a bunch of people without hesitation if a movie flops, so I'm not really interested.
Do they?
Well, I mean...
Ow, piss off!
It depends on what they mean by when a movie flops. Because I would say that because there's a big demand for artists, they wouldn't just get rid of people straight away because
it depends why
they
it
might
flopped.
need them to hire.
If it flopped because of the animation being bad, then you would, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, but you know, that would be the same in any industry. If the work you do is bad, then you might lose your job out of it. You know. And the obvious thing to do that, to counteract that, is don't do a bad job.
Ooh. It's kind of not so easy to...
What, don't do a bad job? No, it's not an easy thing to do because you've got to work with deadlines, you've got to work with budget constraints.
We're just saying don't do a bad job, like obviously nobody wants to do a bad job.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Some people think they can get away with just like putting the minimum effort in.
Yeah, but that's minimum effort. It's not that they're trying to do a bad job, they're just trying to not put in as much effort. It's not that they're actively trying to be bad.
Well, that is actively trying to be bad. If you're not putting more than the minimum effort in, then yeah.
Fuck!
Now, there are different reasons why people don't put as much effort in as others. Like, you know, people have got different home lives and circumstances, but I'm not trying to say that these people are lazy or whatever.
Oh, the thing got the enemy for me.
Oh, nice.
Left
but that is something to keep in mind. Boomerang.
Come down here.
He's not going to.
Don't know that.
He's not going to. He refuses.
Fine. My problem.
Well, it is your problem. You have to go to him.
Ooh.
Oop. You did.
It wasn't on the square that he landed on.
There's a big shockwave. Yeah, you deserve it.
No, that cord won't come.
The thing that surprises me about digital animations and TV shows is that sometimes they will get some animation that looks awful, like giant heads and ugly faces and everything. And I know why they do that. It's because it's cheap and all the money goes towards the people that are doing the voice lines or the writing or whatever. It's like sometimes things are just so unappealing to look at. I'm like, why would anyone watch this?
Well, also if it's a secondary product, they might not have the time to. They're just doing it as a pocket money earner.
Well, I'm talking
Come
about
on, dude!
things
I
that
couldn't freaking hit. Oh.
I'm talking about like actual TV shows that are made, and people are like, yes, we expect people to watch this over.
Some people find it quite engaging, having the bad, kind of quirky.
Yeah, but
Ow.
I'm not talking about like a quirky art style, because there's different art styles appeal to different people, obviously. I'm talking about things that are objectively ugly.
What's the definition of ugly though? Some of it's all computer generated anyway. It's not
Yeah.
Or they'll just use stock bought animation that they can then just alter.
Yan says, I
Wrong
get
one.
that, but you know, if a movie doesn't do well, then they fire them to keep them from bleeding money. Not to mention a bunch of other issues like low pay and other stuff that happens in the workplace inevitably. I'd rather work from home, to be honest. Oh yeah, working from home is like, it's not the dream, but it is very, very convenient if you can do it. So I am fortunate that I am in a job that I can work from home.
I can't work from home, but
Pimmsy cannot because she is not a digital artist, she is a physical artist.
I am right next to family though.
Yeah.
Right, so that was 3.
Okay.
Get interested.
I wasn't keeping count of the fires because you were doing swings at the same time.
I wasn't. I didn't hit him.
You didn't do any swings?
I didn't, well, I might have swung, but I didn't hit him.
Okay.
I should.
Good.
Nah, go away.
You gotta go. Have you heard of the NFT cartoon? It has all the issues you both just listed. No, I have not seen the NFT cartoon, but I just know there are some shows, usually American shows.
Oh, don't be prejudiced.
No, well, you know, most TV has an American focus.
Oh, true. Okay.
Okay, well, sure, fine. But most shows have an American focus, and they...
Doctor Who doesn't.
Right, well, that's Doctor Who. I'm talking about in general. Can you reach that hookshot point?
Hmm? It's above a level.
Oh, is it a higher level?
I think that's a
Okay.
comeback one.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks so ugly. I know.
Confused.
There's a lever there.
Ah.
You have to drop down. Yeah.
So, now that's over the shortcut.
American shows.
Yeah, well, it's because we watch a lot of American TV, but not a lot of people do. Like, if you're watching the BBC, it's pretty much... Oh, you're not an enemy.
It's Bob! Dang, the weather sure is rough up here. The wind's just howling through my pipes. Still, a bit of bad weather's never deterred me before, especially with the beast so close now. I wonder what it looks like. Based on what the crow said, it sounds like a proper monster. All hairy and wild, I can't wait to see you fight it.
Does it have a poisonous water in the end of it?
Maybe.
Okay,
Hello?
I can't...
Can't get those.
No. Let's go this way.
Can you go up first? Can you go up first?
No.
Okay, I just saw the walkway. And that's just over there. Okay, never
I
mind.
don't think...
No, you can't reach that one.
Sorry, my neck is twitching. It's really irritating.
Oh! Aha! Secrets.
I think.
Soul energy!
Nom.
Sweet.
So
Soul energy is still useful at this point in the game because even though we've got maxed out health and magic, we can still upgrade dexterity and haste.
And I need 600 to do it, so I can actually do that next time I go.
I'll take the fall. Some of our shows suck because that's what sells. I'll take the fall. Some of our shows suck because that's what sells. Family Guy clones. Well, I think
I like Family Guy.
it's interesting to see the evolution of The Simpsons because the animation style in The Simpsons was very like rough to begin with, and then obviously it improved over time.
Well, they got more money, didn't they?
Well, yeah, exactly, because the TV show did well, pilot in the first season. And it's interesting to see like how the characters change. Like Mo has black hair rather than grey. Smithers is black rather than yellow in the Simpsons world.
In the originals, you mean?
In like the first few episodes.
How do I get that?
You might have to get your hookshot to get it. Because it can grab items, but you're lower down now. Ooh. Well, that's not intended.
Well, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. The message duplicated. Me when Family Guy.
I can't get that.
No, you're too high for that one. Family Guy is an example of a show that focuses more on the writing and the comedy rather than the actual animation style. But there are some shows that use the animation style to good effect, like BoJack Horseman, for example, has a very distinctive art style.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. Actually, Rick and Morty has quite a lot of budget put into its animation, surprisingly enough.
Oh god. Naughty no.
Because there are situations where all that's being said in Rick and Morty is kind of like grunts or screams or like stock action noises.
Yeah.
And it's because all the money's going into the animation side of it rather than, you know, the actual dialogue. I've never watched a full episode, to be honest. I got scared when I first saw it at like 9. I've only heard that one episode where Brian gets hit by a car. I don't like the art style, to be honest, but everyone has a different opinion. I like a semi-realistic art style mixed with anime, but every time I try to draw with that art style, my girlfriend says it looks ugly and uncanny.
Did not know you had a girlfriend, congratulations.
How do you blend realistic with anime? Because anime is like, you know, big eyes, cartoony faces. How do you mix realistic with that? Sonic is not anime. Cory in the House is anime though.
What?
Cory in the House.
Cory in the House?
Yeah, Cory in the
House.
House.
As in the Disney Channel one?
Yes, as in the Disney Channel one.
Well, it wasn't. It used to be a live action one.
It is a live action one, that's the joke. There is a long running meme about Cory in the House being an anime.
Oh, dude, go away! How?
Oh, let's go into the origin, shall we? The literal ant though hedgehog, yeah. Cory in the House anime. See what's going on with that.
Did not become an anime.
Cory in the House is the greatest anime that has ever hit the airwaves. But don't worry, I'll go into the origin of the meme and explain it to you.
Boomer? How am I Boomer?
Because I said so. Cory in the House is an American television series broadcast on the Disney Channel from 2007 to 2008 as a spin-off of the Disney series That's So Raven. It focused on the exploits of the character Cory Baxter as
and he
and
goes
his
to the
father
White House.
takes up residence in the White House.
Yeah, I remember it.
The series has since gained an ironic fandom online, including a running joke in which the series is erroneously referred to as an anime. People on 4chan have attempted to get the Cory in the House Nintendo DS game a most wanted FAQ on GameFAQ.
There's a game!
Cory in the House? Yeah.
Literally didn't know.
So just goes into explaining what Cory in the House actually is. The game and the show itself soon skyrocketed in popularity outside of 4chan when they raided GameFAQ to make it the most wanted FAQ on the site in late 2013. So that was 5 years afterwards. The game itself is generally overlooked, and its Metacritic displays nothing more than 2 negative reviews.
Oh, okay, you can
Reddit gave it a high user score on Metacritic in 9.4, and Amazon page has over 35-star reviews. I'll DM you one of Saki pieces on Discord, so that'll be the things. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll have a look at those in a little bit.
Right, so that's probably the next way to go, because I have to pull the...
Ironic appreciation of Cory in the House online dates back to a 2007 video titled Top 27 Anime Boobs, featuring an edited version of Cory in the House theme song synced to the Crashman's theme from Mega Man 2, followed by a similar clip from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Hilltop
Sonic
Zone
the Hedgehog,
music,
see, there you go.
and the theme from the Disney Channel series Phil of the Future.
Find out if that's
If
the way
Sonic's
down,
anime.
isn't it?
Cory in the House also became the source of a tongue-in-cheek running gag on 4chan following the release of the video game and DS. Photoshopped images of Cory and screenshots of the various dialogue screens from the game, such as Sophie Martina saying "Cory, you a buster," were widespread, while the game itself was constantly used as a way of trolling whenever the leak of a new game was asked, and I wrote response in favorite video game threads. So yeah, it's just a long-running internet joke that you shouldn't really expect to know, but some people do. Because they have no lives.
Have lives, you just spend it in way.
Yeah, in basements.
Not way. Hey,
Hello.
bro. Oh, it's sliding.
Oh,
it's
slippy
sliding. Oh, it's sliding. Oh.
Slip, slide.
Oh gosh. Oh no, the
Don't
floor's
die.
gone.
Swing, swing, miss, miss. You could probably just leave them be, you know.
Wow.
Considering how fast you'll move on the ice. Ah!
Oh
Watch out
no!
for the laser. Watch out for the laser. You gotta hit it.
Oh, it follows you,
Of course
okay.
it follows you. You gotta hit the ice to get through. Ooh. Okay. Any more for any more?
No, no, wait, I'm just checking. No more lasers.
Whoop.
Oh god.
Yeah, you might just want to move on. You know.
Oh. Slippy!
Mm-hmm.
I look like a penguin in the snow. Aha.
So 2.5, what's the actual date? 16th of February, so it's actually relatively soon.
So that is the wrong way. Isn't it? Is that the way? Oh, God. Is that the way it came?
It's on mobile phones, I think.
Yeah.
I play on my phone. You can sign in on different devices using the same account, and you can play on the computer. If there is a Switch version, then it'll be easier to play on the Switch version because just that's the way it goes.
Oh, my
Can you
goodness.
walk all the way around to get that seed?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Yeah, you can't stop moving.
I wasn't trying.
Yeah. Because it's always nice to play a free-to-play game, because obviously you're not spending any money
this
on
is
it.
open now, that's why.
You don't feel pressured into like, oh, I have to spend however much money on this game that other people are playing.
This is a mini boss area.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Or is it a boss area? It's not a boss area, is it?
It's a mini-boss area! Look at all these enemies! Woo! You might want to fight them on the stairs or like the flat platforms. So that you don't get caught out by them sliding all over.
For God's sake! Don't tell me what to do, it's kind of hard to get onto the stairs.
It's actually relatively easy to get on the stairs, isn't it?
No.
You move towards the stairs and you roll onto them. Oh, look at that, you're on the stairs. Wow, I thought he was going to go all the way up the stairs. Oh yeah, they're too high up for the deflections to work. There isn't a Switch version of Genshin Impact yet. Oh. I was free to play and then I spent $5 whole. I thought there was totally going to be a Genshin Impact on Switch. See, Impact.
Oh, you little bastard.
There is still no news regarding the Switch release of Genshin Impact. There were rumors going around that it was delayed to focus on the game's updates, but this is unconfirmed. As of the 31st of January 2022, there is no confirmed news on the availability of Genshin Impact.
Oh. Ow, come on, you hit me after you were dead.
I mean, the game's been out for a year and a half. I totally thought it would be out on Switch by now.
Ah, bastard! Fucking plant hit me when it was already dead. Part of the problem there. That and I'm shit, that's the other part.
I've never been the same since I spent $5 whole on Genshin Impact.